Hello, and welcome back to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. So, last time we gained a new survivor and immediately lost them, and their now rotting corpse is over in the Valdez. So we're going to go and get Barb's stuff back. I mean, I guess, easy come, easy go, though it has made the entire base a little bit sad. Which is not the best, but oh well. We're going to go and scavenge. We're ready. We're sending them in. They're probably going to have to have a counselling session with Daphne, which literally is her job. Prior to this, I read her backstory. But yeah, they'll all be having a counselling session with Daphne after this mission with Joe here. So, first thing we're going to do, grab her stuff. Right. Yep, there she is. Right, he will looking right at this window. There we go. Stab. Okay, let's close this off so as to not alert anyone else, and we're going to have a good rummage through here. Is her stuff like in here? Is this it? Yes, it is. We have her stuff, and we're basically full. Right. New locations discovered. Galaxy's Own Arcade and the Briarwood Motel. And that's all we needed her to do. She just needed to get up here and do that. Literally, if she'd have made it through that floor then, if they hadn't been looking at her when she came up that ladder. The faint transmission. There's a voice coming through the static. It's asking if it's possible for a helicopter to somehow land quietly. Another lead. Ooh. Oh, I tell you what. And then we sneak up. And, oh. They're like in the background and not alerted yet. Okay. Change of plan. Let's see. Metal. Oh god, there's a frying pan. Anything is better than the frying pan. Honestly, even the bat, its durability is low, but the pan's default durability is horrible. The main thing I'm thinking is the noise of that. Like, it's a low durability, kind of ineffective weapon that makes a massive amount of noise and is really slow to use. It's not great. It doesn't appear to be very good. You know what? Firstly, yeah, I'm gonna very carefully sneak through. Extremely carefully sneak through. food for a necklace to trade. Sneak past these. Close the door so if there is any noise it won't alert them. Hopefully. Maybe. Now, since we're already laden down with stuff, I'm not really going to bother to do much more. I'm definitely not going to go upstairs where all those zombies were. Absolutely not. But there was a locked door back here, I think, if I remember correctly, wasn't there? So, yeah, here we are. Right, hello. Oh. Oh, that is good. Okay, what can we... Right, firstly... Not that, let's just... Ah! Ow! You son of a... Goddamn zombie. Well, there goes my bat. Trying to mess around in sodding menus and that happens. Right. Yeah. Okay, I have to transfer it. Right, transfer it, then transfer it back. Because I can't move them around in my inventory. Because, yeah, I'm going to say it stacks here. So it uses the first one in your inventory rather than the one with the least amount stacked on. Right. The bat's basically broken. We can take that, we can take that. That's going to have to do. It's not really worth coming back for that stuff. Right. And that should do it. Okay. We have a bunch of stuff now. Okay. So we've got a lead. There might be a helicopter coming in. Let's have a look what we have at the basin. So we've got 2 veggies. It might be possible now to... Yeah, because we've grabbed the filter from here. To do even more vegetables. Lovely. And Joe here, now he could probably do with a sleep, but what we're actually going to do is we're going to go here. I guess I can't unconfirm Daphne doing that. I'm thinking maybe I could send her up to get rid of her grief, but I'll do it on the next phase. In the meantime, we'll send Raoul up again. And hopefully his grief recovering thing will go. Nice and easy. Now, Raoul is going to have some veggie soup. Ooh, we're running out of planks. Ooh, that's a problem. Daphne is going to have to eat and sleep, and then probably go to the communal area next turn. So she's going to be kept quite busy now. Right. So Daphne is gonna eat quite a bit and sleep. Raoul, well, let's see what he could be doing. We don't have enough parts really for any of these. We've got portable beds, not that we need them, we've got plenty. He's just going to be kind of sat about, isn't he? We would need tape for this. And he produces distillery grants extra alcohol and fuel. We don't even have a distillery. Maybe he can make a weapon? Yeah, we're kind of running low on stuff, aren't we? You know, we just need stuff. Metal and wood and bits of cloth and things. Just need raw resources more than anything else. Right, in that case, yeah, I think there's not really anything for him to do. He's just going to sit around the base doing nothing. So we've got someone idle. Right. Thing is then is, it's alright having that, but in the meantime he's just wasting food. Which is going to be a problem. Right. Joe here will have some stew. And we're going to move toward the motel. Right, and there's, oh, potential shelter, the Galaxy's own arcade. Weapons and food there. Here it's bits of everything. Oh, it's quite dangerous. Maybe we go maybe we go arcade actually. Maybe we'll go arcade and then start moving towards the bookshop. Right. We have so many weapons now, it's amazing. Right. Take that and we'll take a knife as backup. And take 2 lockpicks. Okay. Right. We might not need extra barricades on the base actually, because we might end up just moving here then. Okay, they moved away. Wait for them to come back. It'll probably be quite a long wait though. Right. But yeah, we might want to move here I think afterwards, because it'll be closer to Seneca, won't it? We might just about be able to get the bookstore within the radius at that point. And if we can go there, we can get a start on that mission. I should have swapped. Oh god. I was about to say I should have had the knife equipped then, so I could have done that quickly and just got the knife used up. But no, it's a good job I had the saber, because it turns out I've alerted everyone. Deep down. Nope. Is it just them? Is it just them? One, two, three. Got him. Entering back into stealth mode. I hear someone swiping. Okay, you can't get through that door, thankfully. That's probably saved us there. Okay. Luckily this guy hadn't heard what happened upstairs. Knife. Ow. Oh god, this might be a bit dicey. We've got the manpower for it, but we'll struggle, unless we get another weapon, which we have done. We need power to access this area. Remember as well, we need to kill all of them if we want to move in here. So we might just have to accept that this is going to take multiple runs now. We don't have to worry too much about taking all the resources back, because we'll bring them with us. Well, we'll grab them when we move in here, assuming that we manage it. Power is on. There's no one running through, is there? I don't see anyone doing so. Now, we heard someone upstairs earlier. I think it was beyond this door, wasn't it? Just here. Yeah. Okay. We've got some boards. Okay, there's an enemy in there. We've only got this weapon, so that's what we'll be using. Right. While they're facing that way. Okay, bottom is clear. Before we deal with that, let's just collect the. I'm guessing there's locations on the top. No, we're fighting right. Ooh. We're leaving. Precinct, communications, hitch post, what? No, down. Climb, climb, run, run. You definitely can just get randomly screwed by them patrolling. You definitely can, and we definitely did then, twice. Okay, Joe. I think you've earned some rest. Please don't turn into one, because he got scratched. Okay, well, I know that they can't. That's like, it's actually on the early access roadmap that they're going to be adding that at some point, so Joe would probably be infected at this point, later down early access, and later down the road. Right, he's going to have a nap. Daphne is, her morale shot. She needs to probably, let's see, we do have some beers, and she's going to go to the communal area and have a few drinks to remember those that we've lost. Meanwhile, Raoul, though not very good at this, is going to make an attempt. Actually, no, we don't need to do the barricades or anything. If we go to the arcade, we shouldn't need to. So we've got some things here. Yeah, I think... Right, let's take... because the crowbar's just about dead. We'll take... We'll take it, and we'll try to use it up. But we'll take as backup... another crowbar, actually. Yeah. Take a couple crowbars and some lockpicks. Right, we'll prepare to salvage. Oh. I was thinking then, like, why didn't it start? I pressed the... Yeah, I pressed back instead of... Right, whatever. Go. Go, go, go. And this time, don't screw up as much. We very nearly lost Joe. Right. Stealth mode activated. We're heading in. It might actually be a better idea to head right all the way up. Because then I can kind of come down from the stairway and potentially get him from behind. I might be able to... Because as you're going up the ladder, you can't really see which way he's facing until you get there. Whereas I might be able to get the drop on him coming down from this route. Gotcha. Ooh, safe. Gun parts. Broken pistol, ammo, necklace. Highly valuable. Too bad we got Barb killed. Should probably be able to do that for us on the cheap. She's going to turn around immediately, isn't she? Yeah. Bonk. Right, he's facing this way. He's turning. There's our opening. Oh, but it's not a very long opening, but we've made it do. Got some more dog food. I'm sure Joe will love that. Right. It's a good job I peered through that before I just opened it. Which is right there, pressed up against it, right. And that's the one that we initially heard. And potential shelter, all threats have been eliminated. You may now move in. Lovely. And we don't have to worry too much about everything. It'll all get added to our inventory when we move in. Right. Lovely jubbly. A fantastic job. Right. When it highlights it, there we are. We'll move shelters then, rather than doing more stuff here. In fact, what are we looking at in terms of like our seeds and things? Is everything harvested and that now? That's all harvested. These are all harvested. Good job. We're gonna move then. Well, we've not got anything. Well, we've not got anything on. Move shelter. That should bring us within range of the bookstore, which should now allow us to progress the main quest. Okay. So before we do any more, let's see. We have, where is the map? Yeah, where actually is the map? Because we've like barricaded the stairs as well there. Ah, here it is. There it is. The Bloomingburg books. That's the bookstore that we need for the network. Head to the bookstore in the Seneca district, the smuggler meeting point. Right. We can now head over. So, next time. Let's see. Oh my god, look at that. So the hitch post. It looks like a club. And that is high threat, loads of weapons. Speaking of, all the weapons and resources at the precinct, but Jesus Christ, look at the threat level. RM&K communications, really high amount of stuff, and threat level again. Bloomingburg books, not a load of stuff, but it doesn't look like the end of the world is happening over there. It's like, okay, the threat level isn't that bad. Thankfully. So, we can probably check that out and see if we can progress this a bit more. For now, though, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, where, yeah, we'll be going and checking that out. We'll probably go in as Joe again, but, God, he could use another medkit. So to answer my question about medkits, they heal about 2/3 of your health. And Raoul there, yeah, he's a bit hungry. Hell, we might have to send Raoul out, even though he does reduce damage with the with blunt weapons. We could just send him maybe with a blade, and yeah, we could give him like a cavalry saber and a knife for backup, and maybe send him in, and just make sure that he is careful while Daphne makes dinner. Maybe we'll do that, and Joe can just recover to full. For now, though, thank you very much for watching. We'll be heading to that bookstore next time. I'll see you then.